Silver in that particular boat. And not sure who's driving the Tennessee Tomahawk. We've got a TBA on our list, so we'll have to check up and see who's driving that one for you. Anywho, white flag up. It's a messy start. We got basically three grids here. They're all over the place. Anyway, we'll call it as we see it. Carnage gets the best of the start. The two 1800s go at it. Richie Hannon and Simon Teague in the El Bastido. Big Mark Sutherland round the outside in the Still Angry. Pepperoni Playboy in the middle of the mix there. We got Tennessee Tomahawk and Takana with Paul Whitten. And then we got 42, Shawnee Oliver. He's struggling in this boat. He's driving it for Simon Kerwood, who's been caught in a lockdown scenario up in New South Wales. So Sean good enough to jump in and drive the boat. Sean, he hasn't driven a boat for a while, and I'm sure he's trying to get his head around this Patriot hull. So up through turn number 2 for the first time we go, and you get, we've had half a spin there, and it was nearly ugly because we had a boat on the inside. Didn't quite pick up who that was. We'll get them as they come down through. But a bit of a scary moment there, but Carnage doing a beautiful job. Looks like El Bastido's got a little bit of a break there on rebound. Richie Hannon won't be happy about that. Pepperoni Playboy running through the outside, and then Mark Sutherland in the Still Angry. We got LS Marine with Richard Meads. Then the two, we've had a spin. Who's that? That's Richie Hannon. Oh, he'll be absolutely devastated with that one. He's struggling. We've got another half a spin there. As our two Tennessee boats, the Takania and the Tennessee Tomahawk, having a go at each other. A little bit hard to tell those two boats apart from here. Up through the top turn, though, it is absolutely on like Donkey Kong with these three-way, four-way battle with El Bastido having a little look up the inside. Simon T's doing a beautiful job in his boat today, looking very settled. Mark Sutherland having a red-hot dip. He's having to go the long way round. Andrew Chilver in the Carnage and Daniel Cook in the Pepperoni Playboy. You'd absolutely throw a blanket over him. This is fantastic. Cook gets a big hose down. He just drives into the spray. You wouldn't have been able to see there for a moment. El Bastido, Simon T's doing a fantastic job in the little 1800cc boat. Richie Hannon will be absolutely kicking himself for that little half a spin. Shawnee Oliver. What have we had happen up there, Sammy? The Carnage nearly had some carnage as he threw it up into the air. Andrew Chilver just trying to hold off a hard-charging Mark Sutherland. And also behind him, Daniel Cook in the Pepperoni Playboy. Sutherland shuts the door. Now he says, you want to get around me, boys? You're going to have to really have a go here. They're Still Angry now, gets the break that he's been looking for all race. And he picks up the yellow flag and they'll set off on their final lap. Up the inside now, Andrew Chilver in the Carnage into second spot now. Big Mark Sutherland. We saw Sam Lucas, the owner of the boat, say, we've had a spin down the bottom end. That's one of our Tennessee hulls. I think that's Tennessee Tomahawk, actually. And we got Paul Whitten coming through there in the Takana. So disappointing for the Tennessee Tomahawk. But it's going to be Big Mark Sutherland. He's going to bring this home. I don't think much can go wrong for him now. Sam Lucas, the owner of the boat, said, don't bother bringing it home if you don't win. Well, he can bring it home because he's had a win. Mark Sumo Sutherland giggles to his friends, takes the win. Second place, Daniel Cook in the Pepperoni Playboy. Andrew Chilvers. We've had a spin on the bottom corner as well. That is the, that's Tennessee Tomahawk again. So they've got some handling issues in that boat. In the fourth place is Simon Teague in the El Bastido, the first of the 1800cc boats home. A unusually struggling LS Marine with Richard Meads. Then we got Richie Hannon after a spin out. He will not be happy with himself. And over the line, we've got Paul Whitten having a little bit of a dig at him as he crosses the line as well. And then Sean Oliver. Mark Sutherland still having a bit of a dig here. I hope he hasn't put in an extra lap there. Chilver's having a dig as well. I think neither of these boys they still had the yellow flag out, Sam. They might not have seen the checkered flag, but that one's going to be for the judges to determine. I did speak to Mark. He said seeing out of the cockpit is a new experience for him. The visibility is not what it is in an open boat, obviously. Simon Tees backs it down. So too does Daniel Cook. The Tennessee Tomahawk.